so many photos that I cropped. No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Celtics have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the New York Knicks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
And the importance of depth is in clear detail right now. Both teams missing contributors who can gut it out with playoff survival at stake.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Boston. They've been dominant so far in this series. May can, as we know, complete a sweep tonight with a win.
In the middle of the playoffs, that is huge. They could buy themselves lots of extra rest with a win. That has to be in the back of their mind as they try to close this one out. Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Brunson against Pritchard. Pass to Towns. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Well, it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. That one's in. His first shot this game.
The defense makes Bridges work for it, but he is more than up for the task.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Tatum. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Tatum, that's good.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Out to Bridges. Right side Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the middle. And the dunk by Tatum.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Boston on D. Anunoby finds Robinson. It's blocked. White with it. Now guarded by Town. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 16 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. You can't give him any daylight.
All sorts of time. Green for 2 points. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now White, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Brown. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Here's Brunson. He drains the quick shot. 5 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Robinson finds Brunson. Back to Robinson. The kick out to Town. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the 3 at the other end.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So New York ends up going with the new group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Simon. Here's Shireman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York with the ball. Shamet the pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Clarkson. No good on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simon.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Simon. And Simons drops them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Hart. Takes it inside. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
First team foul.
Free throw good. Hart.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Hart drops them both. So it's Boston now. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Clarkson. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Left side, Towns. Shoots from the baseline. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Offside Tatum. Shoots over Shannon. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. New York, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 6. It's tipped. Leaps for it. To the inside. Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 29 points for Jason Tatum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Brown. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. You've got Anthony Simon. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. The kick out to Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Here's McBride. Makes good on the step-back jumper. McBride's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Knicks. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Brown now the lead scorer in this league, really does it all.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Free throw line jump shot. Back to McBride. Here's Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got 8 points.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboard. He is too big to miss.
Back to Brown. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Offensive rebound. Towns wide open. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics leading by 6. To the paint. Pass to Minot. Ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Bowser finds Brown. Shot clock at 2. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Sam Hauser. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Inside. Hard throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Tatum no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Down low. Here's Tatum. Can't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. And it's hard penetrating. Yabusele in the corner. A three off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. White finds Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
To the wing on the left. Tatum against Towns. Over Tatum. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. New York, no good that time either. Boston's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Brunson against White. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Brunson.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in for Clarkson. And then for Boston, Kate is checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simon.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Brunson. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Back to Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And they repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Celtics have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Neemias Queta at the line. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hard, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he makes both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Hart outside. Over White. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Robinson.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so here is New York. To the paint. Here's Brunson, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Einad's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
For 3, Bridges. Einad pulls it in. Celtics leading by 12. Inside, here's Tatum, and Tatum slams it home.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Pritchard against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's New York.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics lead by 11. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Alongside Coach Joe Mazzulla, Coach, your group seems to be controlling the pace of this game. What have you seen in that regard?
We were able to have active hands and turn them over a little bit and get out in transition and run. And so we just have to do a good job of getting to our spacing on offense, getting great looks, and then get back and get our defense set.
Job well done so far. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the New York Knicks.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two? 'Cause
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So,
Let's pretend it's one word.
well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. They've got OG Anunoby. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Anunoby finds Robinson. Here's Towns, launches it. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Knicks trail by 14. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. New York missing again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Not that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with the teardrop.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingertips all over this one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
Good on the second free throw. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Tatum. Non-stop scoring machine here. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Towns. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. This ball moved by Boston. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Brunson. 18 points for him. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Richard finds White. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Keita. Guarded by Robinson. Keita's shot is off. Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Town. A three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Tatum. Thinking the tough shot. Jason Tatum.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. That easy bucket in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Knicks trail by 10. To Bridges. It's the three-point bomb. Bridges got 10 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Brown finds Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Hart. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 5-point Boston lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A three from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Runs in the pass to Hart. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 59 points.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
The kick out to Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a new group in for the Knicks. Here's Yabusele. He's checked in for time. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. And here's Tatum for three. Trains the three-pointer.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hasn't made one yet. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:05 left in the third. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Tatum's shot is off. Knicks trail by 9. Here's McBride. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Boston has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by McBride.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hart. Clarkson outside. From deep. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 5th rebound in this one. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. And Fernie Simons out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Minot in at the 4. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Left side, Towns. In the corner, it's Clarkson. The kick out to Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
To the paint. Stolen by Yabusele. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from outside.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Hauser with the ball. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Clarkson passes to McBride. New York moving the ball around. And the 3 off target.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Garson gets the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Chris Boucher's checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours.
Another bucket! Wow!
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. Here's Brunson over in the corner. McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum down low. He's covered by Clarkson. Tatum no good. Knicks trail by 7. And it's Brunson missing. Brown kicks to Simons. And they double up Brown. And stolen by Hart. And that one good from Clarkson.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a minute after being held scoreless in the first half.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And so Boston again turning it over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just jump at it. They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Tatum's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And they are amped up right now. After trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
First personal. First team foul.
Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So it's Boston now. And here's Tatum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Towns outside. And the 3 misses.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of doing.
And another one falls. Amazing.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G.A. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Bridges with it. He's picked up by White. Can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. And he gets it to go.
Over the years, we've seen constant growth from Tatum as a playmaker. Part of the reason why he's an all-NBA first teamer.
Brunson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Tatum. Defended by Talent. Layup, no good. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. That one goes in.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Tatum fires. It's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Doesn't get that one.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now Pritchard launches it. Good, another from three.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch, putting on a show on the big stage. Here's Towns. It drops.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
Jason Tatum. Good, he hits again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Fires from way outside and got it! Another basket.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time. And so the Boston Celtics take the series and will continue. And with the four-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round two. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Hit him with the 1-2 at the